All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and go over the area and circumference exit slip that you took last week. So we're going to go ahead and start with question 1. It says state 2 formulas for finding the circumference of a circle. Why do both formulas work to find the circumference? First thing you wanted to go ahead and do, it was tell us what were the two formulas. So the two formulas are circumference equals 2 pi r and circumference equals pi d. We wanted you to make sure that you understood that r stood for radius and d stood for diameter. So that was the first part we were looking for. Second part, why do both of these formulas work? We wanted you to go ahead and tell us that the reason why both of these work is because the radius is half of the diameter. We wanted you to point that out because the reason for us having these two formulas and why they both work is because when we multiply 2 times the radius, that equals the diameter, which we have over here. Knowing that the radius is half the diameter, when we multiply it by 2, we get the diameter. So this is what we were looking for. For our second question, question number 2, we asked you to find the area and circumference of the circle below. First thing we asked you to do to make sure you knew the formulas. For area, we know that the formula is pi r squared, or pi times radius squared. In this circle, you were not given the radius, you were given the diameter. So the first step you should have done was found the radius. Remember, radius starts from the center of the circle and goes to the outer edge. So we needed to take that 14 and cut it in half so that we were able to see that the radius is 7 centimeters. Because we know that the radius is 7, we're going to go ahead and plug that into our original formula. So we have pi times 7 squared. I know that 7 squared means that I need to multiply 7 by itself twice. 1, 2. 7 times 7 gives us 49. That's the number I'm going to use here now. So we'll do pi times 49. We're going to go ahead and use the estimated value for pi of 3.14 times 49. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to multiply that with my calculator, 3.14 times 49, and you should get the answer 153.86 centimeters squared for my area. For circumference, you needed to do something similar, the same process, but of course using a different formula. So I'm going to go ahead and do it in orange. Circumference. Two formulas you can use is 2 pi r or pi d. I'm going to go ahead and use pi d because I'm already given my diameter right here. I know that pi, we're going to use the number 3.14, our estimated value. We're going to multiply that times our diameter, which we know is 14. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply that out, 3.14 times 14, and I get an answer of 43.96 centimeters as my circumference. And that's your exit slip.